Nonviolence and Anti-Violence Websites at curlie. Chapter 1. Nonviolence Websites. Nonviolence websites at curlie.org/en/society/activism/nonviolence and curlie.org/en/society/activism/nonviolence/news_and_media. Canvasopedia.org, Canvas, represents an international network of trainers and consultants. Delivers knowledge about nonviolent strategies and tactics. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/nonviolence, nonviolence, Wikipedia. Article from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Fragmentsweb.org, Fragments. Personal site of James Van Hees, with thoughts and information about the nature of power, the necessity of social change, the futility of war, and the promise of strategic nonviolence. Hermanos.org/nonviolence/nonviolent.html, nonviolent struggle. Articles on nonviolent struggle in English and Spanish. markshep.com/peace/index.html, Mark Shepard's peace page. Writings and resources about Mahatma Gandhi, nonviolence, and alternative economics. Nonviolencenews.org, Nonviolence News. Stories of nonviolence in action, illuminating the scale and scope of how nonviolence is actively shaping our world. Nonviolentcommunication.com, Puddle Dancer Press, Nonviolent Communication. Resources from Marshall Rosenberg, Ph.D. nvcacademy.com, NVC Academy. Offers communication skills training using nonviolent communication, via interactive online courses, telecourses, and multimedia presentations. Provides mission statement, list of trainers and course details. peacemagazine.org, Peace Magazine. International bi-monthly magazine for academics and activists working on issues of peace, security, human rights, conflict analysis, and resolution. peacenews.info, Peace News. Magazine focusing on peace issues and nonviolent social change. Nonviolence organizations at curlie.org/en/society/activism/nonviolence/organizations. Einstein.org, the Albert Einstein Institution. Nonprofit organization advancing the study and use of strategic nonviolent action in conflicts throughout the world. Downloadable manuals and pamphlets in English, Spanish, and Farsi. cnvc.org, Center for Nonviolent Communication. Global organization helping people compassionately connect with one another through nonviolent communication, a process created by Marshall B. Rosenberg, Ph.D. Training events, resources, program background, and contact information. deephumanity.org, Deep Humanity Institute. Creates workshops in community building, peacemaking, and personal development in schools, workplace, and community environments. Provides a brief overview, founders' biographies, and programs offered. InnateNonviolence.org, Irish Network for Nonviolent Action Training and Education, Innate. Umbrella group to support groups and individuals exploring nonviolent approaches to conflict issues. Operates mainly in Northern Ireland, with a particular concentration in Belfast and associated groups in Belfast, Derry, Cork, and Dublin. Includes background, news, and resources. jonahhouse.org, Jonah House. Faith-based community organizing nonviolent resistance to war-making and support for Plowshares actions. karunacenter.org, Karuna Center for Peace Building. Offers training programs in conflict prevention, transformation, and management, with a special focus on intercommunal dialogue and reconciliation. Goals, newsletter, publications, and programs. mapw.org.au, Medical Association for Prevention of War, MAPW Australia. Australian affiliate of International Physicians for the Prevention of Nuclear War, IPNW. Find newsletter, calendar, and current actions. Nonviolenceinternational.net, Nonviolence International. International group encouraging nonviolent methods to bring about changes reflecting the values of justice and human development. nonviolent-conflict.org, International Center on Nonviolent Conflict. Advocates and promotes the use of nonviolent means to wage social and political conflict. ORNCC.net, Oregon Network for Compassionate Communication. Nonprofit group provides resources for learning and practicing nonviolent communication and conflict resolution skills through educational events, community building, and support. Includes news, workshop schedule, and presenter profiles. PeaceLearningCenter.org, Peace Learning Center. A proactive force for transformation and positive change in the community through holistic peace education initiatives that enhance respect for self, others, and the environment. PLRC.org, Pacific Life Research Center. Dedicated to informing and educating the public about the proliferation of nonviolence. Offers research papers and links to related sites. PublicListeningProject.org, Public Listening Project. Provides information and training to people interested in using listening to help others explore attitudes towards the war in Iraq. RandomActsOfKindness.org, the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. A resource for people committed to spreading kindness. Freely provides a wide variety of materials, including activity ideas, lesson plans, project plans, teacher's guide, project planning guide, publicity guide, and workplace resources. RCNV.org, Resource Center for Nonviolence. Promoting nonviolent social change locally and internationally. Based in Santa Cruz County, California. TheForgivenessProject.com, The Forgiveness Project. Grassroots organization working in conflict resolution, reconciliation, and victim support. Features stories of forgiveness, news, and community involvement. ThePeaceCenter.org, The Peace Center. Works for community peace and social justice. Provides a list of programs in the community, links to resources, and associated local organizations and events. Based in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. TrainingForChange.org, Training for Change. Nonprofit peace group run by Quaker activist George Lakey trains activists around the world to spread tools of democratic, nonviolent change. Workshops, staff, news, articles, and registration information. worldpeace.org.au, World Peace Society of Australia. Group focusing on nonviolence and inner peace for lasting world peace. Find peace education material for schools, alternative U.S. presidential election, art and poetry for peace. Fellowship of Reconciliation at culi.org/en/activism/nonviolence/organizations/fellowship_of_reconciliation. for.org.uk, the Fellowship of Reconciliation. The UK member-led movement of Christians committed to peace, justice, and nonviolence. Provides education, campaign, and solidarity opportunities. forusa.org, for USA. U.S. branch of International Fellowship of Reconciliation. Sponsors conferences to educate and train nonviolent protesters. Opinion articles, group background, program, and event descriptions, related links. ifedr.org, International Fellowship of Reconciliation, IFOR. An international spiritually based movement committed to active nonviolence as a way of life and as a means of personal, social, economic, and political transformation. mpf.org.uk, Methodist Peace Fellowship. Association of Methodist Pacifists within the Fellowship of Reconciliation. Offers overview and publications. Anti-violence websites at culi.org/en/society/issues/violence_and_abuse/anti-violence. avp.org, AVP, the Anti-Violence Project. Serves New York's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer and HIV-affected communities. EndViolence.org, End Violence Project. Emphasizes compassion, forgiveness, empowerment, and integrity. Philadelphia-based. IPJ-PPJ.org, Institute for Peace and Justice. The Institute for Peace and Justice, IPJ, is an independent, interfaith, nonprofit organization committed to the challenge, if you want peace, work for justice. ParentCoachingInstitute.com, Parent Coaching Institute. Training program for individuals to be catalysts for social evolution by learning to confront the cultural challenges impacting families today. Tolerance.org, tolerance.org. The site promises to awaken Americans to the problems of hate and intolerance, prompt them to action, and encourage them to dig deeper into themselves and the injustices that still face the country.